Deep conditioning with aluminum foil has to be the best way to deep condition ever. It's my go-to method for making sure I put that moisturization back in my hair, and it's like it takes 2 seconds to do. So this style that I'm going to be doing a deep moisturization is going to be on an afro, or what is it? It was like a half twist out, half afro type of style. I wore it for about 5 days, and I was really slipping on making sure I spritzed my hair throughout the day for that entire style. So my hair was super duper dry, and I just wanted to do my deep condition moisturization so that I could get my hair back to where it needs to be so that I can be slayed the next day. Things that you're going to need for this method: any kind of deep conditioner, leave-in conditioner, regular conditioner, your choice, and some form of oil moisturization. You don't have to, but that's what I do just to add extra moisturization. And a comb. And let's not forget the aluminum foil, of course. I just start out by taking my hair out. I like to kind of finger comb through my hair and make sure I'm getting all the kinks out. And then once I do that, then we can get to work. Also, when I finger comb through my hair, I just kind of like knead at the ends of my hair, because you know we have to baby our ends. We can't be tugging at them joints all crazy. So you just kind of knead at the ends, and then I work my way through the root. Then once I'm ready for the comb, I will literally hold my hair and I will comb right where it's at so that I'm not breaking any hair off from the root or from the middle of my hair. That has been my #1 trick that saves me from having a comb full of hair at the end of me combing my hair. And then once I do that, I just go ahead and start parting each section, and I start putting on my conditioner. In that handy dandy spray bottle, I have a mixture of olive oil, coconut oil, and like a couple drops of Jamaican black castor oil. This is my concoction that I use every single time. I actually carry it around in my pocketbook when I'm out. If I'm sporting an afro, I'll just spritz it in my hair throughout the day just so I can keep adding moisture. So you don't need to part your hair in super tiny sections. I choose to do 6 sections because my size head, I don't know, I feel like that's just right. But if you have a bigger head, then maybe you could do 7 twists or 8 twists, whatever you feel comfortable with. Just make sure that you are fully saturating each twist. Your twists need to be white by the time you're done twisting it. Like, I'm not talking about putting a little dab on your finger. You need to drench the ish out of those twists to make sure that they're fully saturated. Benefits of deep conditioning with aluminum foil would be: #1, aluminum foil is a great conductor of heat, which means you won't have to sit under the hair dryer for a long time, or you won't have to use a blow dryer to get that heat action that you need for a deep condition. Your own body heat is really all you need for this method. So once you wrap your hair up in that aluminum foil is going to use your body heat. It's going to make it even warmer than your body heat already is, and it's going to transfer all that good heat right into those hair strands of yours. So you're getting all the heat throughout the entire night. It's not like, bam, you're sitting under the dryer for 20 minutes. No, if you're going to have a good night's sleep, you're getting a constant 8 hours of needed heat to your hair while you're deep conditioning. What could be better? #2, have you ever done a deep condition and you wrap it up with a regular scarf and you wake up the next morning and the conditioner is on your pillow, it's on your sheet, or it's on your scarf? That's not going to happen with the foil, because you know why? The foil keeps all that moisturization right inside the foil. You don't have to worry about it transferring onto something else. When you go to sleep that night, you're going to wake up the next morning as if nobody even touched your hair, because all of the moisturization that you put on your hair is still going to be in the exact same spot that you did it the night before. You'll see when we get to that part. So if you do a deep condition with your hair and you use like a plastic bag or you use saran wrap, the real difference between aluminum foil and those methods will just be that you have that extra added heat that's coming to your hair. Saran wrap and plastic caps will work just fine as far as keeping the moisture in and not transferring it somewhere else, but it's not going to give you that extra added oomph of heat that you need with your hair when you're deep conditioning. So in my opinion, aluminum foil is the best way to go. It works for me. So as you can see, when you start wrapping your hair in aluminum foil, you'll want to tear off small sections of aluminum foil. Not too big, not too small. Just big enough for you to wrap the foil around your entire twist. If you're a little unsure, it doesn't matter. Just rip off the big piece. You'll just have to crumple up a whole bunch of aluminum foil on your hair, but that won't hurt your hair anymore. So you want to make sure you're using the dull side of the aluminum foil. That is the best side to use in order to get that perfect amount of heat that you need for your strands. So you put the dull side of aluminum foil on your hair, wrap it all around, crunch it up, make sure it's tight, and fold it on up as much as you want. I choose to fold mine up a couple times just because I know I'm going to wrap my hair in my scarf. And sometimes if the aluminum foil is positioned in a strange spot, it's going to poke your head at night. So I've done this a few times, so I know I have to fold it up at least 2 or 3 times in order for me to be comfortable throughout the entire night. Then once I'm done with the aluminum foil, I'm going to go ahead and put my Sledge scarf on so that it doesn't slip off that night. Example shown there. Can you do that with your scarf? Sledge scarf coming soon. And then it's bedtime. So when you're going to take your foil off, as you can see, once I took my scarf off, my hair is looking so moisturized and so much different from the night before. And look at those twists! They are looking so juicy with my leave-in conditioner. Like, I feel like I could scrape the leave-in conditioner off my twists and put them back in the jar. That's how much was left over from the night before. And that's how you need yours to be. You want yours to be drowning the entire night. Like, we ain't coming up for air with these strands. These strands is going to be drowned, and you gotta bring them back to life the next morning. So because of the heat that the aluminum foil was able to keep in, your pores and your hair have been open the entire night, just soaking it all in. All those lovely juices from those conditioners. Yes. I mean, look at it. Look at that twist. So as you can see, it definitely provided a bunch of moisture in my hair in less than 10 hours. I think I slept about 8 hours that night. And then after you finish taking out all your twists, I simply just go ahead to the shower and rinse it all out, and I'm set to go. I'm combing through my hair like no troubles at all in the world. I don't have to use any kind of detangler shampoo. I don't have to do any kind of pre-pooing. After I take the aluminum foil off, I can run my fingers straight through it. And let me tell you, that is not happening before I do this deep condition. If I tried to run my fingers through my hair before I did this deep condition, I'm coming out with all kinds of splinters, all kinds of cuts, because my hair is so porous. But after this treatment, honey, my fingers are sliding through my hair like a hot knife in butter. I hope this video helped you. If you have never tried deep conditioning your hair with aluminum foil, I highly suggest you try it out. It's my go-to method, and it gets the job done right every single time. So once you've rinsed all the deep conditioning out of your hair, feel free to style as necessary, as I did. If you want to see this look I did, click on the link above. I'll show you exactly how I did it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I also vlog the journey of me starting up my own business with Sledge Scarves. It's a no-slip headscarf that does not slip off in the middle of the night. I mean, you guys saw it in the previous clip. So feel free to subscribe if you would like to join me on my journey. Until then, I'll see you guys next time, and good luck on your hair journey. Bye. You know I love you. Do anything for you.